I'd say this is probably the worst that my depression's ever been, and I have no explanation as to why. I saw a post on Tumblr a while ago, and I remembered it for some reason, and it was basically saying that depression isn't pretty. The way it's depicted in films and movies, and how the fragile little girl that has many health problems is saved by the handsome guy from all her troubles. It was saying that was bullshit. And it's so true. Why is depression shown as a fragile, trendy thing to have? Watching them films, these girls probably, I know that they get up every day. They go to school. They go to work. They shower, they brush their teeth, they wash, they do their hair, they do their makeup, for fuck's sake. In reality, that is not depression, and we all know it. For example, a couple days ago, I showered for the first time in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And at that point I hadn't brushed my teeth in about 3 or 4 days. People don't realise how it's not pretty. It's not a pretty fucking disease. You don't feel cute. You don't feel like you need saving. You want to fucking die. Depression isn't feeling sad. It's not crawling into bed every night crying, hoping for a better life. It's sitting there staring at the one single thing for an hour at a time, wishing that your life was different. Wishing that you weren't living this life, whether it was to be stopped by suicide, or whether it was to change by a miraculous form of events happening. Depression is feeling numb. Absolutely nothing. It's being stripped of all motivation to do anything. And the thing is, with depression, you're either on one end of the spectrum or the complete opposite. You're on two extreme sides. And for me, I switch and chop and change every single day. You can be sleeping all day or going 3 days with no sleep. You can be eating everything or nothing. You can be talking to everyone to distract yourself from feeling fucking nothing. Or you completely isolate yourself from everyone you know, including your family. You don't feel happiness, you don't feel sadness, you don't feel empathy for anyone. There's nothing. It's as if you're staring at a brick wall for months on end. And I'm probably doing it now, just thinking of nothing, staring at something. But why is it seen as a cool thing to have? The only thing I feel when I'm depressed is anger. The other day I got into a fight with some random person in town because she tutted at me, and I fucking lost it with her. I've been through physically worse depression. What should I call them? Episodes. There we go. I've been through worse episodes, but this one's the worst that I've had to deal with mentally. And I know depression is a whole thing in your head anyway. It is a mental thing. But I've never felt this trapped while I'm in a depressive episode before. Four years ago, if you asked me what I did if I was feeling depressed, I would have said I'd just self-harm. 2 years after that, if you asked me, I would have said I would have just got drunk. And I'm not going to say I regret it, but I don't feel the need to do any of that anymore at all. Because you don't feel anything when you're depressed. You know what you should be feeling and you feel fucking wrong for it, but you just can't feel it, you can't put it into action. So that's all I am right now. I'm a ball of BO, anger and overeating. And it's just horrible that I am feeling this way only 2 days away from Christmas. I don't want to feel this at all. I really don't. Depression isn't pretty. Don't let anybody tell you that it is.